It's the After the Show podcast, precious.
We don't care. We're about to swear on the air. It's the After the Show, so tune in if you dare. KVJ, get risque every single day. It's uncensored. We can say what we want to say.
Alrighty, hello and welcome to the KVJ After the podcast. Getting to that weekend, baby. It is a Thursday, yeah. My father-in-law's birthday's today, so the fam will get together a little bit later on.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Found one of those places, that's what we do. We find the place that offers the free meal, and you know you're going to have the Ralston/Palacios in that place if you give one free meal. That's all it takes.
Oh, the free birthday meal?
Yeah, they get us. There's a couple places. You get the free bottle of champagne from E.R. Bradley, so we usually wind up there. And then this is Okeechobee Steakhouse.
Oh, that's where my mom and dad had their very first date.
Yep.
That's a great free meal. I had lunch the other day there for the first time ever. I had never been to Okeechobee Steakhouse.
How was it?
I loved it.
Yeah,
it's expensive.
My girlfriend wants to go. We're going to end up going there. But I don't think I've ever even eaten there.
Pound for pound, I would say I like the experience better at Rain Dancer. And you can throw a rock at Rain Dancer from Okeechobee Steakhouse. That's how close they are. I like Rain Dancer because it's more charming on the inside, and they haven't touched it since like the 80s.
Rain Dancer, Okeechobee Steakhouse, or Outback Steakhouse.
It goes Rain Dancer, Okeechobee, then Outback.
Yeah, she doesn't like a franchise.
I don't. And I get why people do. I mean, I get why Outback is charming. And I do enjoy that blooming onion. I do. But it's just, I don't know. I want it to be a little bit of a upgraded experience.
You want it to be elevated.
Yeah.
I think maybe Texas Roadhouse. What do you think is the best steak option that you have right now? Because the steak game is fluctuating a bit. You know, they closed the Morton's in West Palm, still got the one open in Boca, I saw. So you've got that. You got some new steak places in the game. You got the old places like your Okeechobee Steakhouse.
They just put a new Ruth's Chris in Jupiter.
I was just going to say that I still hear people brag about Ruth Chris. I don't think they've lost their step.
The food has not changed. It is consistently amazing. The same way it's been for 20 years.
Yeah, I know someone that goes there all the time and they rave about it. They go, it's the best restaurant out there.
I've never had a bad meal at Ruth's Chris Steakhouse. Now, the vibe and the decor they went with at the new one in Jupiter, not a fan, but it is what it is.
The Rain Dancer?
Rain Dancer is at the intersection of Okeechobee and Palm Beach Lakes.
Now that vibe I like. I like that decor. You're like in
that's
a jungle.
Old school. No. You're thinking Rainforest Cafe.
Yeah.
Fuck, I am so not
I was going to
good.
say, it's not even close to that. Yeah.
You're not right, but you would love Rain Dancer because it looks straight up like 1985.
They got a jungle in there?
It's dark wood. It's nice. Just trust me on this. Rain Dancer, the decor, the vibe on point. They have some delicious food too.
Edit. I love the Rainforest Cafe's decor, Kevin.
Yeah.
It's all jungly and shit. I
like
love
it because it's like a Disney experience and toys and all that.
You know me, I'm a basic bitch. I love grilled cheese and
You're
pizza.
a basic 7-year-old bitch.
I am, man. I've accepted it. I'm okay with it.
Yeah, I'm asking people what is their favorite steakhouse. You got Ruth's Chris, Morton's, Capitol Grills on there.
You got to throw Lewis Steakhouse on there as well.
Oh, what's that? Texas?
I don't think I know the Lewis Steakhouse.
People say it's one of the best. I haven't been.
How many locations?
It's in Jupiter.
Okay, just one.
That I know of.
What's
Okay.
that fancier one where they carve the meat in front of you? It's like Texas Brazil or
Yeah,
Texas de Brazil.
Do you like? Have you had them?
I think I have. Yeah, it's decent.
They're pretty good.
I think Brazilian style is different than like steakhouse style.
So I'm pretty much just fucking up this segment.
You kind of
Completely. Yeah.
Okay, my favorite steak, Steakums.
Oh, Panda had the balls to ask me last night as we were going to bed, have you tried the new steak and cheese at Arby's? I'm like, who are you talking to?
That's the one I
Have you
said.
tried, like he was serious? He thought I might get an answer?
That reminds me of Steakums.
It does remind me of Steakums, and I did try it, and I forgot because I got sick and forgot to edit it, not from the Arby's, but I tried their steak. And
It's like a Philly cheese.
everyone was. I kept getting emails from people saying, "Bert, I know it's Arby's. I know you always make fun of them. We got the meats."
Yeah.
They go, "The steak in the new cheese steak is great," and I tried it, and it was not bad at all.
Okay.
It was not bad.
Panda said the same thing. I can't bring myself.
I was raised on Steakums.
I don't need
just
to be
weird.
seen in that drive-through.
I just don't trust him. I guess that's what it is. Some of these places I just don't trust.
It's that big red hat.
I don't know what it is or something. I'm like, I just don't trust it.
What are you hiding?
Your inside serves you well, Ralston. I
Yeah.
wouldn't go either.
Steak in a drive-through? What could go wrong?
I wouldn't go if I was you, I should say. I already went. I already done the research. I should release that video, although I don't even know if the promotion's out anymore because I filmed it like 3 weeks ago.
You think they would stop doing the Philly cheesesteak?
I thought it was they were trying it out, kind of a new item. I don't know. I will. I'll look into it. I'll ask ChatGPT
Well,
and they'll give me the wrong answer.
Your boy Panda is on your side.
Oh, we used to get steak in the Steakums, and I'd be too lazy to cook them in because I was like 12. I wouldn't cook them regular in the pan. I just put it in the microwave until it would get crispy.
Oh, my gosh,
And
yeah.
I would eat Steakums like
I want to
that.
fight 12-year-old you.
Oh, I want to kick his ass too. I should have been hit for that.
Steak in a microwave.
I'd eat a hot dogs
I
raw.
remember those things. Oh, those like you have a steak in front of you. You can either eat it or make a shoe.
It is. It's like leather.
Oh my gosh! Wow.
I don't know. It was a young man's game.
It
Yeah.
was.
Out of our quick little poll, you got Ruth's Chris Capital Grill, the top two. They're pretty much tied. Ruth's just favoring out a bit. Morton's not doing well. That's at the bottom. Longhorn Steakhouse, very popular as well. That Lewis Steakhouse, that is actually a sister to Okeechobee Steakhouse. Sounds like they've got one out in Loxahatchee and Wellington and then the one in Jupiter.
Oh, I didn't realize there was a bunch of them.
Some of them are kind of almost like your mid-tier. Like, I love me some Roadhouse. I think they're great.
Right.
But I wouldn't consider them a high-tier steak
It
place.
does, yeah. You got your really like the Capital Grills and those that are at a different price point, and then you've got more of the the Longhorns, and there's
Oh, we're forgetting about the big bitch, Flagler Steakhouse over on Palm Beach Island.
Ain't nobody going over there.
I've been there.
Oh, name-dropping fuckface. Wayne.
all right.
Sorry, I didn't mean to call you fuckface.
I've been there multiple times.
Of course you have.
One time I went with my friend, and he was one of those people that loved to see what he could get for free and complain. And I was like, I want to crawl under the table.
Awful.
He was paying for dinner, so I had to just sit there and take it. But he sent stuff back, and he was complaining about the drinks, and he got like a free meal and some free drinks, and I wanted to die.
I want to run and crawl in a hole when someone I'm sitting with starts complaining about pretty much it. I get it if they give you the wrong meal and you got to send it back. But when you're a complaining dick,
My steak is overcooked.
I want to crawl in a hole, and it takes a lot to make me uncomfortable. That makes me very uncomfortable.
I'm right there with you.
Would you ever microwave your Steakums back in the day, Jay Bird?
Yeah, that's what I
You
said.
just said it.
Well, I got an email here about microwaving that stuff because I remember you were talking about standing in front of it and just staring right at that microwave.
Again, not the healthiest guy you'll
And
meet.
you know what? I'm still standing, bitches.
And they said Virginia was saying that it does all kinds of funky stuff, but they say microwaves use a non-ionizing radiation, which has enough energy to heat water molecules in food, but cannot damage DNA, make food radioactive, or cause cancer.
Boom. And yeah,
Who said that? Westinghouse?
No? Well,
Mikey Microwave.
Yeah, Mikey's microwaves. I trust no one.
they say the myth is that microwaves destroy nutrients, but in reality, all cooking methods reduce some nutrients, but microwaving often preserves more vitamins because it cooks food faster and with less water.
That seems weird.
Another myth, microwaves make food toxic or radioactive, but in reality, there is no evidence that microwaving changes food into something harmful or radioactive. And another myth, standing near a microwave exposes you to dangerous radiation. But in reality, modern microwaves are built with shielding and strict safety standards that keep radiation leakage well below harmful levels, provided the appliance isn't damaged.
Yep. Another myth, you will not go blind if you toss off too much. Believe me, that was a thing back in the day. I don't know if you probably didn't hear it, Virginia, because you're not a dude.
I didn't toss off.
We know. We know you do. We're not playing with the beam.
But aren't you always talking about how you can't see?
Well, I think that's...
You're the only one in here with glasses on, asshole.
I thought that was age. We toss it off.
When you find out you're an asshole live on the air.
The next time I go to the doctor, no, your eyes are going because you toss off too much, son.
I dare you to ask him.
True.
I dare you to ask him if they're correlated.
Oh man, I don't like fucking around with doctors.
Come
man.
on,
Come
just
on, man. I'm there
once.
for my health. Damn it. There's got to be some seriousness around here.
All right, I'll ask mine. I'm sure she won't be weirded out.
And on the hysterectomy thing that Virginia was talking about yesterday, where her mom had done it and got rid of her menopause symptoms, you were talking about what that might do to your sex drive and all other parts. And Carol said, I had a hysterectomy. First of all, it threw me right into the middle of menopause, and then it only lasted like 2 years. Second of all, it made me super horny all the time. And yes, my clit worked great after.
Great reporting.
Okay.
That's how you write an email. Quick, right to the point, information in there. I love it.
Yeah. Thank you, Carol.
Carol with that big clit.
She really hit all the points of the conversation.
Thing still works, y'all.
And we got Tara here that said you were talking about Rosie O'Donnell, Kris Jenner, and these facelifts. Virginia was mentioning hers and how much it costs. You were saying $90,000 to $100,000, but
That's high. That's not how much anyone locally is paying.
she said, if you remember me, Turkey Tara, Virginia talked about me on the radio several times.
Yes, I do. So she went overseas and she got a bunch of face work done. Like not just the lower right here jowls that I got. She got neck, face, eyes, like she did a lot. And she looks good.
And it was a lot cheaper?
Yes. I think if you're going overseas and you're doing all that, you'll find that you'll save tens of thousands, even when you have to add in your cost of your airfare and hotel.
She said, I went there for that face lift, neck, chest lift, eyes, CO2 lasers, upper eyes, etc.
She did it all.
She said all that would have cost me $150,000 here in America, but I got it all done for $16,000 in Turkey.
Damn.
And that includes a 5-star hotel stay for 10 days, your own nurse, and your own driver. And you don't need to be rich to get all this done.
Yeah, my girlfriend talks about how she knows people, in her family and some of her friends that have gone to Colombia to get their teeth done, and it is a fraction. I mean, and they're great dentists. It's not like you're going into some garage. It's a real medical practice, and it's a fraction of what you would pay for it in the States.
And if you have somebody over there like your girlfriend does, and you have connections and referrals from actual patients in your family that you believe, I would say do it. I would never go because I don't even speak Spanish, much less have a contact over there or know where to start. I feel like I could accidentally get killed.
But is that how it is in most countries? If you go to another country, is the medical typically cheaper?
Yes.
I don't know about this shit.
It's always going to be cheaper, I think, because our prices here in the U.S. are crazy high. But do you have the same safety protocols that we have here? That's the thing that I worry about. And it sounds like her story in Turkey, she loved it, and they had all the sanity on lock. And it sounds like your girlfriend, the dental stuff, it's all on lock.
Yeah, just something I'm curious about.
I'm sure there are people that have gone overseas and had a bad experience because it's substandard conditions, though.
I broke a tooth during the KVJ horror movie. Remember that Mayo sledgehammer I had?
Yes.
Well, I had to throw it up and catch it with paint in my eyes a lot. And a lot of times I couldn't see it. And there was one time it hit me. I mean, it smacked me right in my jaw and just destroyed my fucking mouth.
Damn.
So, yeah. I'd like to get that fixed.
Do you have a passport?
I'm working on that. I've been trying to not die.
Yeah, one person said, I went to Juarez with my ex so he could get a tooth pulled a couple years ago. We were quoted $700 here. It was $30 in Juarez.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if they're just pulling it out, I mean, how much can they mess up?
Well,
I guess they can break it.
But pulling, even because I've had to get all my wisdom teeth pulled out. Shit's still expensive.
Oh my gosh.
It's still expensive.
It's crazy expensive.
Just to get it pulled out, it doesn't even take that long to do if
Panda
you're
just
lucky.
did it.
Yeah,
Panda just did it. It was very expensive and painful and awful.
What's crazy though, as soon as they pull it out, your pain pretty much goes away almost instantly.
That's awesome.
It's insane.
And her before and after looks absolutely fantastic as well. You can see that if you're watching YouTube right now.
Is that Turkey Tara?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give Jason that. He can't see with his bad masturbation eyes.
Yeah.
Hand him that paper.
No, I
I'm
can
not
see.
done
I can
reading.
see.
Yeah, I'm not done reading.
I can see. I can see long distance ish.
She said, not to mention, Tim is the most beautiful city I've ever seen. Okay. I never heard of Tim Turkey.
Sounds like a brand of cold cuts.
Tim's Turkey.
Yeah.
It's delicious.
Maybe she meant the right. What's in Turkey? Is it Timbuktu there?
I don't play this game.
Yeah.
She's only going to lead to pain.
She did send a follow-up email. She said, I meant Istanbul.
Okay.
Okay, I was going to say that seems more likely than Tim.
I mean, Istanbul probably is awesome. I don't know if I want to do much sightseeing while I'm recovering from 8 surgeries on my face.
Mm-hmm.
Are you done with plastic surgery or any kind of maintenance on that thing?
I don't think I'll ever be done until they put me in the ground. I like to do a little here, a little there. You'll never see me do like a full big ass thing where I come in here and look completely different because I think that's weird.
It also puts me and Kevin in a terrible position. If you come in here like cat lady, looking like a fucking cat, and we have to sit here and act like you don't look like a fucking cat, that's rough on our mental health, and we're gonna be at a C level of performance.
What's all that, a meowt?
Yeah, I know. That would suck, wouldn't it, Kev? We have to sit here and act
Oh, my
like.
gosh.
I would not make you do that.
No.
And first of all, I would not put fillers in to the point where I look like a cat.
I understand this. I'm just saying, I don't know how this stuff works. You come in here one day looking like a feline, and we have to.
I think there's got to be someone I think it just gets away from these people.
Yes.
Because
It
how
does.
can you not see that you look wild?
Well, they're trying to get rid of wrinkles, and somebody talked them into blowing it up a little too much. A little bit of filler is fine, but if you blow it up too much to the point where you can't see any of the wrinkles, you're gonna look like a cat.
Well, there was that one time at Station 1, you walked in looking like we threw you a surprise party, and me and Kevin didn't say anything, but we kept looking at each other like, "Ooh, what's up with Virginia? Why does she look like she's constantly panicked and surprised?"
That was the early days of Botox.
Yeah, and me and him were just looking. It was like we could talk to each other without even saying a word, and you finally brought it up on your own. I'm like, thank God.
I think in the beginning, a lot of people, myself included, did too much Botox because nobody knew how much to do because we're just discovering all of this together.
Yeah.
I'd imagine, because that was a long time ago, I'd imagine they got better in the Botox world.
They have. And now there's a new Botox called Dysport that I love that I just did. And it's so much more natural.
I'm keeping my fucking wrinkles, man. And you could write a paragraph on my forehead. I get it, but I don't give a shit.
I think when guys do their forehead, it's okay. If guys do their eyes, I don't like it.
You start looking like old young. Like, remember when Kenny Rogers did it? He looked old young on his
He
face.
did.
It was weird, kind of.
He did some kind of surgery and he went too far. They pulled him too tight.
Yeah. Wasn't a good look for him.
No.
Barry Manilow, his stuff doesn't look good.
That's because you went to somebody who pulled you too tight. And sometimes they'll do that same thing to your eyes and they'll take too much skin off when they're doing the upper bleph or whatever it's called. And people can't close their eye,
That would be maddening.
right? And
Yeah.
now your eye is just almost closed when you're sleeping at night. Now you have all kinds of medical issues from dry eye.
I was going to say, yeah.
Yeah, that's a real thing, too. You got to go with the most experienced injectors, surgeons. Look at credentials. Look at before and afters of work they've done. Ask the questions. Do not be a guinea pig.
I mean, I wasn't trying to, criticize Kenny Rogers. That fucker knew how to make some beans, let me tell you, and hits galore. But he did look young old.
They tightened him too much.
Man, I wish you guys would have ate his beans.
I did eat his beans.
You did?
Yeah, Kenny Rogers Roasters back in the day was delicious.
Did you guys have that up in Ohio?
I liked it better than Boston Market.
We had one in Fresno, California when I was there.
And would you get
Never
down?
went.
Never went?
Never went, no.
Gosh,
Yeah.
Ralston.
I mean, the guy was a gambler. I'm not a gambler.
You got no one to fold them.
Yeah. I didn't walk away. I ran. Some people are going and getting hair transplants as well in Turkey. And Tara's, that'd be my only question is, what is the quality like? Yes, the cost is a lot better, but do you get what you pay for? And hers looks good. And here in America, if you want to get a transplant for hair, you're talking about as much as it's anywhere from $10,000 to $20,000. In Turkey, it's anywhere from $4,000 to $6,000. There were triplets that went all to get a hair transplant. Brothers Sean, Alex, and Mitchell. Maybe they're not triplets, they're just brothers, but here they are talking about their experience.
These identical triplets have taken lots of goofy pictures over the years, but not like this. It was snapped just before they underwent hair transplant surgery. The brothers, Sean, Alex, and Mitchell Verzi, are 33 and do everything together. They underwent 8 hours of surgery in Turkey.
Whose idea was it to do this?
It was my idea. We did have a little meeting to just discuss, like, hey, if we're all, because if one of us looks different, it's very noticeable because we're identical. So it's like, okay, if you're going to do it, then we might as well do it.
Each brother had different balding patterns, so the doctors tailored the hair transplants individually.
So they put a bunch of little holes in, and then they're going to put all my new hair in all those little holes.
I got 3,100 this time. Yeah. So my front, it should be a lot more full than theirs. Yeah. I had about 2,400, and I had 2,700.
How long is it going to take to have, beautiful Fabio hair?
Like you?
Like me.
Right. It'll take about, the whole process takes about 6 months.
Okay. So they're going.
So when you do stuff to your hair, do you ever see where you are balding or how bad the balding's got, or do they pretty much keep the hair on top of your head? Because I get a lot of hair questions about
He did a video
about Hair Club.
Kevin did a video.
I saw some of it.
He's all bald. He is like Dr. Phil.
But is that every single time?
No, they trim it down, so we do that so that there's not like hair growing underneath it. But yeah, I mean, I can see it's very sparse. I mean, I definitely be at a place, and I was before. It was either I'm going to shave my head all the way down or, go this route. So I'm glad I went the route I did.
Yeah, it looks great, and it does not look fake.
It does. It really does. I think they do a great job.
Yeah, no, I love the product. It's good. We're doing an open house there next Friday. I'll be there I think at 4 o'clock, something like that, 4 to 7.
I mean, you are the hair guy in the area.
I am. I'm that hair guy. And they say that South Florida clinics are trying to compete now with Turkey. So they realized that a lot of people were going there, getting that 5-star concierge service, and it's costing them less money. So they say that South Florida clinics, like a hair club, are trying to step up and do things that are, not only the same quality, but maybe at a cheaper price. So maybe before you do book that trip to Turkey, just see if they're not offering reductions. And maybe even throw that in there. Be like, hey, I could do this in Turkey for this price. Could you guys work with me?
Everything's negotiable. A lot of this medical stuff is very negotiable. Now, some won't, but why not ask? What's the harm in asking?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So just if you said, hey, what's your total bill, flying there, hotel, all that kind of stuff, let's look at it. Maybe you can do it. So it sounds like they're trying to push back a little bit because they've lost a lot of business to Turkey. Like Tara.
They lost Tara.
Yep.
Turkey Tom.
Trying to get him back. That's it. Now, a big old trip that we had heard about today and make up or break up. Dude hears from his wife that she's just booked a cruise. Not for them, for her. And she's a stay-at-home lady. She doesn't work. So she had to get away from just whatever. This grinding life. So she deserved a vacation and won some peace and quiet. And Danielle said, I knew a husband and wife who had 3 boys. They both worked. Dad went on a 1-week cruise by himself to decompress. They were divorced about 6 months later. Yeah, a cruise is not necessarily relaxing. I need a vacation after a cruise. A day getaway, I can understand, but a cruise, yeah, I even saw something today where they were recommending that for a lot of people, you do come back tired, where you need to give yourself a buffer day at least, if not a whole weekend, to then decompress from your vacation, because it is kind of stressful to travel and all that.
Oh, there's been times where I've been, quote, on vacation, and I get back home and it's time to come back to work, and I go, why did I just fucking stay home? That was awful. I'm
Right.
exhausted. I've lost so much money. I'm sick. Fuck this noise.
And at the end of the show, we were talking about how there is another dude in the Epstein thing. This guy that Daniel Syed, a 69-year-old French modeling scout who was found dead at his home outside of Paris. And they determined he had likely a heart attack, though they haven't done the autopsy yet. They're trying to see. But this guy was mentioned 2,000 times in the Epstein files, and 24 women have come forward during a broader investigation. 5 of them accused him of rape or human trafficking. Now, they didn't have enough evidence, they said, to charge him, but they're still investigating him. And tonight, you've got Groomed Surviving Epstein on WPTV at 7 p.m., but it's going to be streamed online as well. And I played audio. One of the people that's going to be on that. This is a woman who was still victimized while Jeffrey Epstein was on that work release, which he was on for trafficking people.
He was wearing an ankle monitor while he was victimizing her.
Yes. Vicky said, though, the story you just told is why I have a problem with some of the Epstein survivors that were not underage. She was 18 when recruited. He assaulted her for the very first time. So why did she keep going back every weekend? Why didn't she call the police? He wasn't holding her in captivity. I don't care how much I wanted to be a model, and even if he threatened her with violence again, I would go to the cops. Why keep going back? I don't understand the mentality of some of these women.
I think probably because she wasn't from here, and he was probably holding that over her head. And she said that she owed money because they probably get these chicks to come over to the U.S. with promises of a modeling career, but they say, okay, you owe me because I paid for your airfare, your hotel, I paid for this, I paid for that. And these girls probably believe what they were being told. And then once they get here, they're like, oh, no, this is how he expects me to repay the debt.
Yep.
And you don't know. Epstein could have said, I'm going to kill your whole family. If you don't repay this debt, I'm going to go back to Uzbekistan and murder your whole family.
Yeah. I think you have to look at it on a case-by-case basis, and they have. They've done a lot of research on this because this isn't an isolated incident. This happens a good bit. And from the studies they've done on people that have done just this thing, saying, hey, it seemed like you had a free pass to get out. Why did you not? They say it's often a result of a combination of fear, financial dependence, trauma bonding, manipulation, and a lack of safe alternatives.
And you're so young. You don't have the skills, maybe. You know, she's from Uzbekistan. I don't know if like she was trained with the street knowledge of, hey, some people out here want to hurt you. You're young, you're naive, you believe what these powerful rich guys are telling you, and then all of a sudden you're tricked into this, and they say you owe them thousands or they're going to kill your family.
Yeah. So I don't know exactly what her situation was, but they say when that happens, it usually falls in line with one of those things. And look, I'm not going to question it just because it happens a lot. I've never been in that situation. I hate to be in that situation. And I would hope that I would run right to the cops. And, you know, look, when you're sitting on the sidelines and you haven't gone through it, it's very easy to tell somebody what they should have done.
A lot of girls did go to the cops. In fact, there's victims that called the FBI to complain about him in the 90s, and the FBI did nothing.
Yep.
Epstein was protected by some deep state that we don't even know about.
Yeah, so anybody that feels that way, I would just say, hey, look, you know, just be thankful you weren't in that situation. And you don't know if you were given in life every single circumstance that they were dealing with at the time. I know it's easy right now and for you to say, oh, I definitely would have called the cops or I'd have gotten out of that. But I think it's a lot harder sometimes when you're actually in the situation or you've gone through it, or maybe you've been educated the way you have, or you had the upbringing that you did, that you stay in it. So I don't want to question it.
No.
Yeah, it feels nasty to do that.
Compassion.
Yeah.
What's that?
Not everybody has the skill or the wherewithal to get themselves out of these bad situations.
Why would we even do that when we know the scumbags? Why would we even try to do anything that would lessen the blow of what they need to be taking? To me, that just deflects to the point to say, no, let's not go to the victims and look at, like, why did you go back? Let's look at the assholes that did this and, like, why did you do this in the first place?
Right.
You took advantage of people that needed your help, and instead of helping them, you actually victimized them.
A big problem with humans is a lot of times we don't really walk in other people's shoes because I'm talking about every kind of situation. Just because something didn't happen to you, you may not understand it. So, and I'm sure there's things that happen to you that I wouldn't understand. Everyone's walking a different path on this planet. Everyone handles everything differently. Even your siblings, everyone's different. Not everyone's got the courage you might have.
Well, at one good point that somebody made, her mom guilt said, why would she go to the cops? Because he already had an ankle monitor.
Right.
And he was already out victimizing you. So you're saying, okay, go to the cops. Clearly the cops know what this guy does.
Clearly.
What am I going to do?
Right. And these guys probably also controlled her passport. They had that. They controlled her future earnings with this modeling career. Like, there was a lot of power that they had over her as an 18-year-old girl. Who knows how any of us would have handled that situation? None of us are from Uzbekistan in a foreign country, not in control of your passport. You barely speak the language. Like, that's a lot.
Yeah. Well, there's a good story here today. How cool is this? This Oregon teenager, Quinn Brown, paid just $3 for a Goodwill jacket that turned out to have been worn by NBA legend Wilt Chamberlain during the 1972 Los Angeles Lakers season.
Wow.
And after posting his find online, Sotheby's contacted Brown and authenticated the jacket, estimating that it could actually sell for more than $100,000, and he paid $3 for it at Goodwill.
Wow.
This has happened to me a couple times, and this is really why you get into collecting for the hunt. I did it with a card that I found, but I found this Snow White picture that is amazing, and it just kind of called to me at this thrift shop when I was just up in Florida, up in northern Florida. I bought it for, I think, $5. It was not expensive at all, and I looked it up, and it's going for $550 on eBay.
Wow.
It's the same exact fucking. I have it. They had no idea what they had. I didn't even know what I had. I like to look up what things are after I buy them, just in case, because I've hit a few big fish doing it for a while. It's a cool feeling when you buy something real cheap, and that's a major profit right there.
That is a major profit.
So I know sometimes things like that, it has a value, or maybe somebody would pay it. Now, this kid ultimately got $89,600. He was told $100,000. The true value really only kicks in when you get that buyer.
Sure.
When do you actually then try to sell it when you discover it, or do you try to hold on to it longer, hoping that it'll hit? Because the thing I would worry is maybe if it gets older, it falls into obscurity, and then nobody would want to pay that price.
A bird in the hand is worth two in the bush.
You got to ask yourself a bunch of questions. First of all, what kind of product is it, and can I preserve it?
In your situation, would you want to sell that right now, finding out that what you got is worth a lot more money?
I think that because I saw that story, I think that they could hold on to that, and that's only going to grow in money because Wilt Chamberlain isn't going to play ever again. He's a legend, and it's from 1972, and it's from a championship series. It's got all of the makings of it going through the roof. Right now, the sport industry is booming, especially with the cards, any memorabilia. If you can preserve it, I would keep it. But if you also need the money, 90 grand is a lot of money, and a lot of problems can go away with 90 grand.
Amen.
So it's really what situation you're in, and can you preserve that item? Is it going to increase, or is that shit going to probably fall apart? If it's going to fall apart, I'd say sell it now.
Yeah, I think I'd be a seller, and only because of my own experience where I got these baseball cards. You know me, I kept them in mint condition. They're 30 to 40 years old, these cards, and I looked them up, and they're worth nickels.
They're worth nickels now, though. and I would say...
I thought I'd hold on to them, and the thing, my son then starts showing me cards that just came out last week, and they're worth like $3,000. I'm like, what? And he's like, the card game changed, Dad. It's all the current ones that are worth money, your old-ass cards nobody cares about.
Even in the toy industry, I'm noticing that just they're making action figures old school. They're redoing them from the 70s and 80s and repackaging them old school style, but they're making them now.
Okay.
And they are selling through the roof, and they're putting a major price on these little figures that are a lot of money. They're making better quality toys now, but they're taking the old, mixing it with the new, and people that grew up with all that shit are buying it up. I mean, they are buying it up.
It's a weird business because the price is really set not by the function of it or what it does for you. I mean, it really is just an inflated price that somebody somewhere has said it's what people will pay for it. And that's what's odd about it. Because to me, in rationality, my 40-year-old baseball card should be worth more money than this brand new card that came off the press 3 weeks ago and is selling for $3,000, and mine is like $3
The good thing about you, because I know what kind of cards you have, you do have some you have some one-offs in your sets that are worth some money. You know, you're not going to get rich from them.
There's a few.
You might have like a $150 card in there somewhere.
Yeah, that's what my son found. I think the most valuable card after 40 years is $150.
Which look,
most of them, when your son Cannon throws them away, will be worth a nickel.
Yeah, well, you know, I thought I was making such a great investment. I think I paid maybe $30 for the set, and now that set is maybe worth, I don't know, $300.
Yeah, but I think those are going to possibly go up. The whole market on the cards kind of
they better go fast because they ain't going to be around forever.
Oh, no, you're going to have to be 85 when you cash these in. You got to play the long game with the card game.
And you'll still be doing the KVJ show, though.
Yeah, right.
We can only hope for that kind of job security.
And we got Yasix here who said, Jaybird just pulled a Pootie Tang and I'm obsessed. Say da tay. For those who aren't or haven't watched Pootie Tang, it's the part where he records a silent song that he mimes, LOL. This song was a huge hit.
Oh, Pootie Tang's a great film.
Oh, don't worry. The mime's coming out with an album.
If you want to look it up, look up the Pootie Tang silent song on YouTube.
You need to do a little research and Pootie Tang it up tonight.
What's the old famous mime from back in the day? Like the old one that's everyone knows. I can't think of his name right now.
Clo.
Yeah, something like that.
Close to.
Yeah. He was big in like the 50s or 60s.
Yeah.
He came out with an album, and when you bought it, it was nothing but silence. I think that
amazing.
Marcel.
Yes.
Marcel.
That shit is brilliant. And it's a mimes album, and you go to play it, and it's silence.
That's so good.
That's fucking amazing. That's great. That's comedy right there.
I feel like people would pay 99 cents for that download.
I would buy that album. I'm sure it's available. I bet you any money that album's worth a lot of money.
That would be a great investment piece for you and your mime journey.
Yeah, because it is a journey, and I'm not going to waver on this one. I really want to learn it. I want to try to be the best mime I can be.
I'm glad you're applying yourself in a place that's going to pay off.
Funny enough, this is the right business for it to pay off.
I agree.
Tell me that we won't be in a jam somewhere in a live situation where what the fuck do we do? The mic's not working. Oh, let's bring out the mime trick.
Oh, if it's a KVJ event, you know the mic won't be working.
Well, I mean, the one
How to calm a hostile crowd, throw a mime at them.
Yeah, because then they turn on the mime, they take the frustration down on the mime. You two are cool.
We can escape.
Yeah.
Quick, Bird's going to take the bullets.
I'd actually feel honored. There's like a pride in that.
Me and Kevin will look for the back door, and there is none.
And my goal,
guys, save yourselves. I'm gonna mime.
Run.
My goal would be to not make a sound while they beat my ass. Then I win. then the mime wins.
Do you think they're hurting him? I can't tell. I don't hear any noises.
I'm sure he's fine.
Yeah, it's funny.
No, Virginia, I think he's dying, but he's doing a great job.
Mime's playing tricks on you. That's right.
I hear punches, just no screaming or crying.
How impressive would that be?
Bird's holding in there. I'm proud of you, boy.
Someone fucking takes a knife, shivs me, no silence or no sound whatsoever. Silence.
This bit is a gold mime.
Oh, I love
a lot of mime puns.
I love it. There's so many of them.
Yeah, so many. And before any more come out, I'm going to leave.
It's a smart move.
He ain't got mine for that.
I knew it was ramping up. All right, we got one day left, a little Friday. We'll be here. I hope you will too. We'll see you then. Goodbye.